Did this like everyday makeup look that feels, so I feel like it definitely works. Like it already looks better. Hello friends, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today I want to do just like a get ready with me in depth, sharing with you guys exactly what products I use, because I feel like I've perfected this like everyday makeup look that feels comfortable for me. Like I know a lot of people think maybe like it may be too much makeup, or it may not be, like you need to add this, that, but this is personalized like to me. But I feel like you guys might get some tips and tricks, and I hope it's helpful. So let's get started. I'm so excited to share. I'm gonna just give you guys a little view right here of what I got going on. Okay, here's everything just laid out that I'm gonna use today, and I will have links for all of these items down in the description box. I'm gonna get started. I'm using, don't mind if I look straight at here because this is where my mirror is. So I'm gonna use the Laneige lip balm. Let me show you guys. Okay. I always just start with lip balm. Okay. Now onto primer. This is the exact one that I use. Oh wait, I'm missing one thing, sorry. Before I spread that out, I'm gonna actually use this. It's basically just for like redness, and if you have like any discoloration. So right now I have like a zit going on right there. It's like one of those painful cysts that just are so annoying. So let's try to mute the color on that. And then also on my forehead I have some acne scarring. So I feel like it definitely works. Like it already looks better. Okay. Now I'm gonna spread the primer. This has been like an OG primer. I've used this for years, and I always like change things up, but I always go back to this one. Okay. And it just like smooths my pores. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to concealer. This is something that I didn't do before. Here's the one that I'm using. I used to do concealer after I did my foundation, but I really like how this kind of has been turning out for me. And this is exactly how I apply it. I don't apply it too much because I feel like if you apply too much, it could get messy. And so I'm gonna cover that little spot and then these little spots up here. And then I go in with more concealer after I apply my foundation if there's any place that I need more. And then I do not use a beauty blender anymore because I don't like the way it picks up my product. So I've been using a brush. I got this brush off TikTok shop and it definitely needs to be cleaned. But this is how it looks. And it's just like perfect for concealer, and it doesn't take up any of the product, and it's so good. So much better than a beauty blender. Okay, concealer is done for now. Now moving on to foundation. So this is the new Urban Decay, what is it called? This is the new Urban Decay Face Bond, and my color is medium warm. Oh, I forgot to tell you what color I used this concealer. I used the shade Custard. And so this foundation, I actually just started using it a week ago, and I already am like obsessed. I love the way it makes my skin just like feel. And with this foundation, you apparently don't have to set it, but I literally set everything. So yeah, it's so good. There's like what is it called, niacinamide. There's niacinamide in this, and I hope I'm saying that right, and it's like a serum for your skin. It's like skincare and foundation all in one, and it's so good. And I love just like the packaging, so I'm just gonna drop a few dots. And a little bit goes a long way with this one. Again, I do not use a beauty blender. I just use a brush to just buff it in. And honestly, I just don't like beauty blenders that much because you have to like get up and go like wet the sponge, and I just feel like that's just too much work. So this has been very good. I love, 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 love this foundation. I just love it so much. It looks so good. And this foundation is waterproof, and 100% waterproof, because this past Sunday I was crying at church. I know, like it was deep. But my makeup did not ruin, like it did not go anywhere, and I was so surprised. I was worried. I was crying and I was like, oh Lord, my makeup. But it didn't go anywhere at all. And I think that has to do with like the entire like system that I have going on, like the setting spray, the primer, all of it. But this foundation played a huge role. And I just take my time buffing it, especially around like my smile lines. I try to make it like one with my skin, so there's no like marks or like lines where you see like the foundation. It just looks like my skin, but better. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with some more concealer, and this is where like you can see like, okay, what needs more, so that you don't over apply. Because it's just like product buildup, it just doesn't look good. That's where you get like cakey makeup. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more right here in the inner corners, and then probably just like a dab more on these spots. And then I'm gonna get my powder ready. So I've been using the Huda Beauty powder, and this is the shade Peach Pie, and I use it to like bake. And I used to use the Laura Mercier powder. That's a tongue twister. I used to use the Laura Mercier powder. It's hard to say that all together, but I don't know, I like this one a little bit better. Okay, so let's blend that out. My stomach is growling right now. Okay. And then I'm just going to add some powder. This makes my under eyes look so smooth. And I still have to like contour or bronze my face. So I'm gonna leave the outer corners without any powder. Yeah, this does have like a small fragrance to it, but I think they have like an unscented version. Okay, now onto just bronzing my face and basically like a little bit of contour. This is what I've been using. Okay. I'm like running low on this thing. I look buck wild. Like, what the heck? And like, you can do the contour before you do the powder so it doesn't get like messy. But this just works for me. I do it out of order. And like the powder does not make your face look cakey. By the way, if you were worried. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to liquid blush. And I'm using this one in shade Hope. This is the Rare Beauty blush, liquid blush. Also, this was the shade Medium Deep, the contour by Physicians Formula. Okay, just a little bit of this on the cheeks. This is very pigmented. Sorry, this is very pigmented and goes a long way, so you gotta be careful with this. Then I'm just pulling that out. Okay, next I'm gonna do my eyeshadow with this palette, well, mini palette, and it has 3 different colors, and I basically use this every single day. I use the light shade as just the base, and honestly, sometimes I skip this step, but if I have time, why not put a little darker shade at the end? I'm not that good at eyeshadow, honestly, but the key with eyeshadow is just blending, blending, blending. Okay. I mean, there's nothing to it. And then put a little bit of the brown on the bottom lash. And I know this looks crazy because like the powder is still on my face, but I'm about to swipe it off right now. That's good. I also do a winged eyeliner, but I do it with a eyeshadow, either that brown shade or this black shade from this Morphe palette that I have. This is the Morphe 25A palette. And I take a super tiny brush, literally so tiny, like this small. And I take the black shade, and I make sure to tap off any excess. And I literally just make, I follow the bottom of my like eyes, and like right here, I like draw the line of the wing. And then from there, I fill it in. And I do not do liquid eyeliner because I'm so bad at it. And like with eyeshadow, you have just like, you know, room to play with and blend and like shape it the way you want. Okay. See, it's not perfect, but like I can still move it around. And because it's eyeshadow, it's not like a harsh line. Okay, that is the line I have. All right, I'm gonna do the other line and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do as well to just soften it because it feels a little harsh right now. So I want it to look as just like soft as possible. Okay, I finished the winged eyeliner with eyeshadow and now what I'm gonna do is take a Q-tip and literally just blend these lines, kind of like making it just softer. Almost as if it was like an ombre, if that makes sense, like lighter. I'm like blending it but not ruining the shape of the wing. Just like softer. You could already see the difference. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, that is the eye look, and then I'm gonna brush the powder off. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows, and I've been using this e.l.f. Lift Brow Brush or pencil. And I used the shade dark brown, I think. Pretty sure this is dark brown. Deep brown. I recently got my eyebrows waxed, so that always just makes it easier to do your eyebrows. First I start by just underlining the front and bringing it to the ends. And then shaping it a little bit on top, but not too much. And then I just blend it out in the front. Okay, and then I go in with the Rare Beauty. This is like a laminate slash brow gel. And it has no color, it's just clear. And it does not make my brows like flaky or anything, because I do struggle with like eyebrow gels that did do that to my brows, and they just looked so like bad and flaky. But this brow gel, not at all. Okay. I struggle with my brows. They're not twins, they're sisters. That's what I've heard said, because I always get like fixed on like, okay, they need to look identical, but they will never look identical, ever. But there you go. Brows. That's the best I got. Okay, so my face is looking a little like too like powdery, and this is what I do to fix it, to bring that glow back. I use this spray. It's like a hydrating mist, and it works really good at bringing like the moisture back. Like already glowing. And then if I'm in a time crunch, I'll use this little fan. I'm almost done. I have like 3 more steps. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes. I usually just like pulse, like I don't know, like a pulse. Like boom, 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 if that makes sense. And whoa, I'll do the same thing for this eye. I do it like, I don't know, 20 times. Yeah, makes such a difference. Okay, now onto mascara. This is the one I've been loving from Smashbox. And it really just like fans my eyelashes out. I'm really bad at putting like fake lashes on, but this is the best I got right here, this mascara. And I wiggle at the root of the lash. And it makes my lashes look so long. All right, I'm gonna finish up the other side and then I'll be back. I also put a little bit at the bottom. Okay, now on to lips. This has been just my favorite lip combo, just so good. And the products are both from Huda Beauty. Starting with the lip pencil, this is the Lip Contour 2.0 in Warm Brown. Okay. that looks like that. And then we have this liquid matte lipstick. Yeah, liquid matte lipstick. This is in the shade Girlfriend. I love this lip color. Okay, and now I'm gonna put some more blush just to add more, why not? This is the NARS Orgasm Blush, and take a little bit of that. And then blend it if it's too harsh. Okay, the final step is this. I love this spray. Yeah, poof. With this, your makeup is not going anywhere at all. So that is the final makeup look. I hope you guys learned a trick or two, and this takes me like, honestly, without like talking and stopping because I'm recording, like this would take me probably like 10 to 15 minutes just doing it real quick. And again, sometimes I don't do like the eyeliner, I just do like everything else. I think the eyeliner just gives it more of a, I actually tried today. Yeah, that's it. Now I gotta curl my hair, and then I'll be ready to go. All right, I just finished curling my hair, and this is the final makeup look with hair. I know, like, it's like you need the whole view, right? The whole look, so you guys can see how the makeup turned out. I love it. All right guys, hope you guys have a good day. Until next time, let me know in the comments what else kind of videos you want to see. I've been a little bit more consistent on YouTube, and I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, leave your recommendations down below, and until next time.